Hi, guys, and welcome back to Honey, We're Home. I'm Caroline Crawford Patterson.
And I'm Nicole Pellegrino. And we're back.
We're back. Nikki hates it when I send those intros. She hates it. Nothing could be worse name. For her.
You know what? We'll be formal in 2025. We'll do it. Wait, okay. So I'm so excited actually to be back talking to you because people, like, obviously we're great friends. Ooh, I almost said best and then I went to great.
Wait, are people saying bad things about us?
No. I'm saying people probably don't understand how we communicate. I feel like you and I either are really like in touch with each other when we're not together. Like we've gone through spurts where we are, but how come I truly, other than a couple texts here and there, we didn't speak?
No, I know because it's a roommate syndrome.
It's when you. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
No, but
it's
truly.
me. It's me. It's my fault. No, it's like a room. It's a roommate syndrome. Like you don't feel a need to text your roommate because you're going home to them at the end of the night. Like I know that I have to talk to you once a week, regardless. So like, if I don't have like the wherewithal or the time to like text you I'm not thinking about texting you every update to my life because I know 1 to 3 times a week. I'm going to have to be in your presence regardless.
Well,
and we just haven't had that in the past 3 weeks, which has been like,
which feels weird.
That's the first time in a year and like 3 months that's ever happened because I did last week's episode with just Sarah but the week before you did the episode.
I know.
So that's the first time.
Do we even host a podcast together anymore?
No, the answer
jury's out on that. No. But like the holidays hit us both physically, mentally. The holidays hit us hard. We barely had time to talk to each other, let alone our own loved ones and families. Like I have been sick for the entire month of December physically. I'm better now, thank God. But I do sound a little nasally still. You know,
I know this is like it's not my business. Like it's my business because I love you and I'm in your life. But like maybe for like everybody else, no one cares. But like I really genuinely think it's like your immune system got weakened. You got sick, but then you got kids. It's like it wasn't fully recovered, and then you got around kids, and then it all takes you back down to a zero.
I got around kids, and Mike and I went to that game, that tailgate.
Oh, and the cold degrees. How cold was it?
It was freezing. It was like 20 degrees. It was so much fun though. We did a party bus with all the friends. It was worth it. It was fun. We're recording this virtually, you guys. So if you're listening and the audio kind of sucks, we're sorry. We really are just doing the best we can. But we will be back in the studio very soon. So definitely stay tuned for that because we'll have good quality. We'll have videos. 2025 is our year. Can we just talk about that for a second?
Oh my God. Okay. So many things because we have to talk about where we are. I've been in Charleston for 3 weeks, which is turned into 4 and like, you know, whatever.
I physically don't. Can I just tell you, I don't know how you're doing that.
I wish these moments, I wish we were on Spotify videos so because I could show you. Oh, I don't have a before and after, but I could show you how this like room, while I was here, I moved every wallpaper went up before I got here. Like chair railing, which is like what goes up halfway around the wall, painting, every piece of furniture moved, new lighting, new bedding, everything. Like I turned it into my bedroom because I was like, I'm going to be here for a long fucking time. I moved in. Suitcases in the attic. My suitcases are in the attic.
Oh, you unpacked. See, that would give me anxiety.
I mean, I think that I'm ready to be back in New York. It has snowed so many times since I left. I'm sad.
I loved it for about 30 seconds today. And then I took Louis outside and he was cute. He was prancing around, but
that is cute. Like the height. I'm excited to see it. I'm ready to go home. But if I was still living out of a suitcase, I would just like, you can't get settled somewhere.
Yeah. See, I'm not an unpacker in a hotel room though, even. Are you?
No, but if I'm there for like 5 days, I will, because otherwise you're just looking at something that is reminding you that you've got to leave.
Which I have anxiety. So I like the reminder that I get to go home. If I'm on a trip for too long, I get
you know what? Out. Yeah. When you were in your honeymoon, you
we like
One
wanted
thing
to
you
go home.
consistently said, you were like, you were like, I was so happy that Mike planned this trip, but we were really excited to go home.
We weren't excited. By the end, we were like, all right, we're ready. It was 2 weeks. That was me at the end of London too. Poor Mike always gets the short.
Oh yeah. You tried to go home early from London.
We did. We changed it.
Yeah.
2 weeks is if I'm not like in routine and working for 2 weeks, which like at the same time, I'm making it sound like I have some like, okay, no, I just put on lip plumper right before this.
Yeah, because it's plumping.
And it's burning my entire face.
No, it's giving lip flip and plumper.
I thought
it's giving lip flip filler. Sorry.
I thought 2025 was going to be the year that I could finally stand lip plumper, and I just can't. So
I like it.
I'll do a giveaway. Thank you.
I like it. Okay, so we're in different places, but go back to what you were saying about 2025 being a good year.
It is going to be our year. I feel really good about this year already. Like I feel motivated, sort of. But at the same time, I'm kind of annoyed by all the content out there about like, it's putting a lot of pressure on me. The recap. Can we just talk about the 2024 recaps?
Can't stand them. Cannot.
It was a lot.
Nikki, I have to tell you something because after I had to go to therapy today, as you know, we acted like we didn't talk, but we had a brief combo.
Yeah.
I had to go to therapy today. Afterwards, my sister was like, oh, I'm taking us to Margs, like pre-therapy, post-therapy Margs.
See, I love that.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Fine. Give it, like, let's treat ourselves. We did it. We did a good job of it. All of us together. Like, well, it was 3 of us. And it was like a good experience. And I felt like there was like progress made. So I've had a few Margs. I'm liable to say something that I probably like should not say. But
So you're drunk.
No. Leave me alone. The specific people that I've seen post the 2024 recaps, I don't know what is in your chart. I don't know what sign you are. I don't know what sun you are, what moon you are. I don't know what your rising is. We're just not aligned because everybody I know I had the worst year. Like 2024 was not a year. Like I recall saying this year, I wish it was over last month. Like I can't do it.
I didn't have the worst year. Like it could have been worse. It could always be worse. But it just wasn't it compared to my other years, like career-wise. I mean, career-wise,
all
it was
around
actually exciting. Like I went out on my own, but like, I don't know, like just like all around, personal-wise, probably the most. Like it just wasn't it. It just wasn't it.
There was nothing in which it was. I think that okay, obviously everything is in comparison. So let's start there. Like people that have had traumatic experiences in life, obviously those are the worst years. So like let's leave those out of the group because those are like outliers of years. If you had to look at like the average day in a life of a year, 2024 was not the year. Like all around, like there was like uncertainty in career for us, at least like social media, like whatever, like, and for a lot of people, economy uncertain, like housing uncertain, for a lot of people, like family relationships uncertain, like.
I do need 2025 to like pop off, you know?
I know 20, like, and you just said it, you already feel like it's going to be a better year. And I said to myself in yoga, I said, making it through 2024 means that like there is nowhere to go.
No, we're going up. Well, also, I'm already feeling a little more motivated this year than I was at this time last year. I did my vision board, which I didn't really finish last year. I started it and I didn't finish.
That's cool.
I haven't had zilch time to do my actual like tangible measurable goals for the year yet, but I'm doing them this week because I had New Year's, I went straight Christmas, went straight into New Year's, was sick, went straight into my sister's birthday weekend. That was a whole thing this past weekend. Very fun, but like no regrets, but like now I want time to do admin.
Yeah.
But I
haven't had a real work day yet, if that makes you like it's blurred.
Well, it's hard to have a real work day from family. Yeah. From a family home. Like I could never have a real work day like from my dad.
It's hard to separate. Yeah.
But like today I had a real admin work day. It felt so good. I was like half productive though, you know? But
half productive is better than zero productive, though. That's what I would say. It's like, okay, so what? It's more productive than you were yesterday. Like,
true.
Calm down. Like it's not like it could be worse.
True. But yeah, I'm already feeling more motivated. Like I'm gonna do. Last year, I didn't write down my goals. I said this in our Kate episode. That's why I was like, when did I say this to you? I didn't to you. I said it to Kate. Yeah. Kate, actually go back. Have you listened to that episode? It made me.
I've listened to I've got to finish it. I'm sorry.
She's so motivated. Yeah, she's so motivating, inspiring.
But I have to say, and if anybody's listening to this right now that hasn't listened to the Kate episode, please go listen, because everybody that I've spoken to recently has said the Kate episode is a top listen of theirs, and it has been the #1 episode that they've sent to friends to listen to.
Really?
And I feel like, you've got to tell her. You've got to tell her. Like, Nikki, obviously you did an incredible job interviewing her.
Queen, thank you so much. I was dying. Did you hear my voice during it? I was physically dying.
You always say that though, and you always sound fine. And B, she's so interesting and she's such a good speaker, and everybody loved the episode. So if you haven't listened to it, go back and listen to it. We're going to have her on again for the selfish purpose of like, now I want to talk to her.
Yeah.
But everyone I've spoken to has been like, this episode has been so good.
Love that. And it was perfect for this time of year.
Yeah.
That said, like, what did you do for New Year's?
Oh, okay. Well, I feel like John and I had a conversation about this afterwards. We were like, this might have been like one of our better New Year's. And maybe it's because not him, but me. I'm like, oh, well, now I'm 30. So like what qualifies as a good New Year's? But we were in Charleston, which like, I feel like I've talked about before. We were here in Charleston last year. We rented a house on like Sullivan's Island. And
we were going to come.
Yeah. And then we like shucked oysters, like had a good time, whatever. And a bunch of our friends came in from like New York and Atlanta. This year we stayed in Charleston again, just because it's like expensive to fly back before the new year to New York. Yeah. And unless you have true plans, it's like, what are you really going back for?
I think we're maturing, because truly any other New Year's past, I would have been like, I must go to a very cool dinner and like a sceney vibe. Right. I must have plans. This year I was like, bitch, I ain't got no plans.
No, yeah. And I'm like, we don't have any plans. I was like, you're in your apartment alone, or you're with your family alone. And if another plan comes up along the way, then that's fine. So we decided to book our flight to stay in Charleston. And then a few weeks before, one of John's brothers called him and said, they call my mom, and John does too. They call my mom Mama Grace. So they called and they were like, would Mama Grace care if we came for New Year's? And John and I are like, obviously she wouldn't care. My mom is like more like, my whole family is just sort of like, everybody blend. Yeah. That is the beauty, the power. Come all. They ended up driving down from Atlanta for New Year's. So it was John, both of his brothers, and me and my sisters.
Cute.
Besides Margaret, and then Claire's boyfriend. I know, we miss Margaret.
No, I'm just laughing at myself. The way I said cute was so annoying. Go on.
No, it was cute. So, and then Claire's boyfriend. So they didn't go to their parties, which was the first time. We've been in Charleston for New Year's before, but my sisters have gone to their own friends' parties. And we all just sort of ended up deciding that we were going to stay together this New Year's. And it was really nice. Like we like got coffee, we rode around, we like went to the grocery store, John grilled out. Like everybody prepped something. We did like wings, everybody did sides. Wow. We ordered some stuff. I finished editing. I finished working, and I like set up a cute little setup. We hung out for hours. We watched games.
I decided that's my new ideal New Year's. Like it
was great. And honestly, I will say
go out again.
It was like 8 p.m. I was like, I am so tired. I looked at Sarah. I was like, I am so tired. She's like, me too. I'm like, I'm not in the New Year's vibe. And I think that this is what did it for me, is that A, obviously I drink a coffee, but B, it's when you're tired and you're with a group of people that doesn't fuel you, like you're never going to get your energy back. But I was with a group of people that I love. And you guys, I've talked about her before. My best friend, Emily, who was deployed in Africa. Okay,
Mhm.
she came over. It's like your energy naturally comes back. They're playing group games and drinking games and flip club and whatever. And like the vibes got high and everybody's screaming and yelling. And then midnight came and we like everybody had a bottle of champagne, which is a tradition John and I started last year. So you get like the cheapest champagne you can find. Everybody sprays their own bottle of champagne at midnight. It's like your own, it's your own sort of like let go of whatever the past year was.
Oh, I like that.
And you shake it, you spray it, you get excited. So John, who's like not the guy that gets in the pool, John just like disappears. We're spraying our champagne and John just starts sprinting inside the house. And we're like, what's going on? 30 seconds later, John comes running out the house in his bathing suit and just runs straight into the pool.
Crazy, John. Crazy,
it's cold.
Man.
You don't understand. It's like 40 degrees outside. So then one of his brothers... That. Yeah. So then we're like, who's going next? One of his brothers goes in. And then somebody else goes in. And then we're all looking at each other and we're like, we've got to go in. My mom has this whole thing on video. Didn't. No, I did.
You went in?
We all jump into the pool. Then we sat in the hot tub for like 2 hours. And like, it was nice. John and I are like, that's probably the best time we've ever had. Lit. And we didn't go anywhere. Granted. My 22-year-old sister probably thought it was lame, but I don't know.
No, I feel like 22 is the age. Like Simone, I'm realizing she's 13, my little sister. She's hitting the point where friends are becoming more fun than family. But I feel like which is so depressing, by the way. But I feel like I don't know. I feel like once you get like 21 and above, you kind of I don't know.
Revert back, but not yet. It's like
like on holidays.
What was your age? Mine was graduation.
I don't know. I actually would come home in the summers throughout like college. And I remember always ditching my friends to hang out with my parents.
Yeah.
And I actually like am so grateful for that now.
Yeah.
But my New Year's, very chill. It was a last minute game time decision. Ruby and Eldar are friends from Israel. Shout out to them. They were in town. She's from North Jersey, so they were back. Actually, they do make an effort to come back a lot. They're good. They're very good about that. They come back. But a lot
isn't like every few months.
No, God, no. I mean, yeah.
That would be hard.
But yeah, we just had them over. They were really our first official, like, well, that's a lie. We've had plenty of people to our new apartment.
Well, these are friends that actually count.
Yeah, well,
I don't mean to be. Boys don't count. Like
yes, exactly.
I'm so sorry. I just sound so. I sound terrible. Boys don't count. Like if boys come to stay with you, they don't count.
No, I like threw them a pillow and said goodnight.
Like they don't care.
This was like a mini dinner party. Oh, actually, there is stories to tell. I did the 12 grapes under the table. We all did. We got grapes at the last second and they were the huge ones from the store, so we almost died while eating them. And it's impossible. Like anybody out there who's doing this thing, it's basically, I think it's apologies, I don't really know where the tradition came from. I just saw it on TikTok, but you eat 12 grapes under the table. I think
it's supposed to find love.
Oh, well, sweet.
But I don't know. I also plead the fifth on stupidity.
Fucking great. Well, I thought it was for good luck. So I made sure we had four of us had 12 grapes, and you're supposed to eat them from 12 to 12:01. So 12 grapes in 1 minute. It was so impossible. Mike, the cutest thing ever. Actually, this is really cute. I don't know, whatever. He was like stuffing them down. Like I was like, baby, you're going to die. Like I was like, you're going to choke on the fucking grapes. And I think it's because he really wants
luck.
Good luck. Yeah. Yeah, it was really cute. It was really, me and Ruby actually cried. We like looked at each other and cried because we knew like what. I don't know. Mike wants a fucking child.
Oh, Nikki.
But yeah, so Mike stuffed the grapes down and hailed him actually. We all didn't because it was impossible, but we eventually ate all the grapes.
He's the only one that got them in the 1 minute.
No, he didn't. He did. I don't think
who bought the extra large grapes?
He did. I sent him out while I was like, cooking. So I cooked. This is while I'm like,
oh yeah, you decided you're domesticated.
No, that's one of my things.
Yeah. Cooking is fun. We can't tell anybody, but it's fun.
I know. I'm not gonna be obnoxious about it, but I'm gonna cook.
Don't tell anybody, but it's fun. It's like therapeutic.
Oh, it was so fun and therapeutic. I did red wine braised short ribs. And let me make no mistake, like you guys really think I don't cook at all. I do cook like boring shit. I just don't do grand recipes these days, but I want to do grand recipes because it is fun, like following a recipe.
I think that's the clarification.
And
you learn how to make something, you keep making it. Whether we try a new recipe out is like a hit or miss situation. Like we don't really do that. I started fourth quarter of 2024. You just started. It's like I
go through phases. Like when I was younger, I did years ago. I did grand recipes.
We just have. I like having this is just true. I like having the ability to stop when I want to stop. Like if I am not in the mood to try new recipes anymore, I enjoy not feeling like I'm going to have to come home and try a new recipe, regardless of the fact that I don't have time or want to.
I've thought about that. Like I could never be with a guy who just like fully expects me to like perform a kitchen miracle every night because
I get it. We're humans. We've got to eat.
I was exhausted.
Split the task.
The short ribs.
Get it.
Yeah.
But we go through fate. Like I have like a bit of an addictive personality to stuff. So I'm like, if I get into cooking and recipes and like, I feel like you have this too. Like I'm going to be into it for a little bit of time. And then, it's called ADHD.
Like and then we one day, like hyperfixated.
Yeah. Yes. Hyperfixated. And then one day I'm going to be like, I actually don't like this at all. And I'm going to stop. And if somebody came home and was like, I don't care if you like it, it has to be done. It would be deeply upsetting. It's like, I enjoy someone being like, this is really fun. Like new recipes, whatever. Like if John ever or Mike went through a phase where they wanted to try new soups out all the time or whatever, like fun.
Mike loves it though. Like, and then he started getting like when I started becoming obsessed with it after I nailed the short ribs. I was like, really good. I'm going to be a cook now. Like yes, everybody told me they were, but I couldn't physically taste or smell them, which by the way, it's finally coming back. Thank God. I lost my taste and smell for well over a week, maybe 2 weeks. That is the most torturous thing in the planet Earth. Not to sit here and complain, I'll move on. But no, you take your smell for granted. You know me and smell. I need to be able to smell things. It was really tough. I was crying, but no, I was crying to Mike, really worried that it would never come back. And it's
but he got excited that you were cooking.
Oh, he got like jealous. He was like, yeah, I do love it. It's very therapeutic. And I was like, I'll start doing it. You be the cleaner and I'll be the cook. And he was like, I can cook too. And I was like, no, let me. He follows what I do. He copies what I do. That actually made me think. I stayed up till like 3 a.m. one night doing this. I was like, I'm going to do something. I thought of this. I must have probably seen a TikTok that inspired it, but I think I just conjured it up. I'm going to do something this year to inspire me to cook grand recipes more. And I think I'm going to make it once per week.
Are you calling them grand recipes because they're just new or because they're like complex?
No, new. Good clarification. Okay. Just new. They're really not that crazy.
Okay.
But I'm like things I really haven't ventured into making
before.
Some of them, or haven't done in a while at least.
So what's going to inspire you?
So this is what I'm doing. I'll share it. Actually, I'll share it with you and I'll share it with everyone. And maybe we can make it a whole like challenge and do it together. So it's called Cooking Our Way Through the Alphabet. So I wrote them. I was thinking of the first type of like recipe that came to mind. A is adobo chicken. So random.
A lot of it's chicken, apparently.
No, I tried to mix it up. I did try to mix it up.
Did you make this yourself?
Yeah, I was writing it. I got to you. I have to do VWXYZ.
You made up this challenge yourself.
Yes.
You're so creative.
Well, no, I'm definitely.
No, that's creative. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't crap on yourself. That's creative. And you found a recipe for each letter.
Yeah, I was just thinking of, and it's hard. Like I was like, enchiladas. That's easy though.
Okay. Nikki, that is really cute.
P, pepper steak. So fucking random.
Oh, like red pepper steak?
I don't know. I was Googling some recipe. I was like recipes that start with P. But yeah, anyways, so that'll be fun. So feel free to join me. I'll send it to you all and we will all cook together.
Can you post? Okay. Can you have it in a notes app?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you send me the notes app? I'll put it in a Canva. We'll put it on Honey We're Home.
Cute.
And then we can do it. Like anyone that wants to do it. That's cute. Cause like, honestly, you could cooking your way through the alphabet, like all of 2025. Also, cooking your way through the alphabet could be like you and your partner just cooking your way through the alphabet, like whoever's night it is to cook. Cause that's like my household. Like, who can cook tonight? Whose night is it to cook? Like, and that is
we're making
so
it a date
helpful.
night thing. We need to make it a date night thing.
But, or yes. And also just like when I sit down with John on a Sunday and I'm like, this is our grocery list based on what we want to eat for dinner Monday through Friday. Also based on who cooks what those nights of the week. Like I cook certain things better. You cook certain things better. So like if knowing, just the point is knowing what you're going to cook makes cooking easier. Like going home, knowing what to cook is easier than going home and saying, what do you want for dinner? Go from there. So like, yeah, you could actually just do a household cooking your way through the alphabet. Like this is actually just a brilliant, fun idea.
Makes it fun. So here's the thing.
Yeah.
We each brought to the show for you guys, because earlier in the show, we said all the resolutions content is annoying, which it is. But I think these are going to be more fun, like less serious resolutions. We're each going to give our 25 things that we want to do in 2025. And I think they'll inspire the listeners out there to maybe I don't know, get overwhelmed or do the same thing.
I also want to, because we're a podcast about cute girlies in relationships, we have to honorable mention, that Selena Gomez got engaged over the holiday. And Zendaya, she did.
Like today.
Okay. Truly, I saw Hope Levine post about Zendaya is wearing a $200,000 engagement ring on the red carpet and nobody said anything about it. Like nobody stopped her. Nobody said anything. And then today they confirmed it, which is so cool. So cute. I genuinely love them as a couple. And
me too.
Then my friend Kate Lewis, she DM'd me today about Selena and Benny Blanco's Golden Globes appearance yesterday because it was their first one as an engaged couple. And she said, did you notice how he's in white and she's in blue? She's just something blue.
Oh, I didn't notice that. That's cute. I
didn't put that together. I heard that she said, like in an interview, she was like, she's wearing custom Prada, right? And she was like, you know, all my jewelry is beautiful and my dress is custom Prada. And she said, I feel a bit like Cinderella, which is like a Prince Charming.
They're really cute.
However, the like something blue with the white tux, it's like that's a very cute, like I'm clocking the stylist, like Erin Walsh. I'm like clocking her as like,
you would know
this is
the name
your
of the
first
stylist who dressed them.
You didn't
wait,
know.
I think everybody Nikki Glaser. I thought Nikki Glaser killed it. First of all,
she did, and
the thing she said to them, she was like, and Benny Blanco's here because a genie granted her wish.
That wish. I was just listening to that. Yeah,
which is literally so spot on. She's so much hotter than him, but they look really cute.
But he's so sweet.
Well, and he's successful too. It's not like he's like,
he's very successful.
A scrub.
But she's arguably like significantly.
She's Selena Gomez. Let's get real, you know.
So 2 incredible engagements.
Let's start talking celeb engagements and marriages more. We said we were going to do that when we launched the show, and then
nothing would make me happier, just because like seeing the bridal wardrobe of people. You don't have to be into fashion to get married, and you don't have to be into fashion to be a celebrity. But there are some celebrities that either have incredible stylists or that are into fashion, and therefore they have resources that none of us will ever see the light of day of. And it is cool to see what they get married in. Like I know Zendaya and Tom Holland have a very like private relationship. So like there's a high possibility we never see anything. But
I would like to see you do predictions for what she will wear.
oh, I could totally. Law Roach, who is her stylist, is so talented that while I understand we might not see her looks, or while I understand we might not see her engagement or wedding process, I do feel like out of her respect for her stylist and out of her admiration for her stylist talent, like, yeah, I think that eventually she'll show it. She has to.
And her fashion is so cool, edgy, like on the carpets. I don't know. I wonder
what he does. The way that he thinks up what she should wear, she just executes it so well. And I think
like,
she's really proud to show it.
Those, remember when she went through a phase? I don't know if she's still doing this or not, but I just remember her wearing a lot of those like very like metal outfits.
Oh, that was him.
Structured. Was that for Dune? What was that for?
That was for Dune. And he's been with her since she was like 14, 15 or something.
And then Challengers, her tennis stuff.
All of it. Yeah, that's all him.
I really want to see.
He's super analytical and intentional. Like he overthinks. He's like a Taylor Swift overthinker, Easter egger. Like the way that some people would say this doesn't matter. Like he's like, no, it matters. Like the little weird stuff that he does to fit each character. So,
and it then matters.
But the bridal thing that people love, or I love, is that it's the most personal to a character. Like it's like, I wonder what I don't know. I just wonder what she's going to wear. Like, will it be like a departure from what she normally wears? Will it be? I think I did a prediction video on Selena's wedding dress. I'd have to go back and check, but I feel like I did. I definitely did a prediction video on what I felt like Taylor Swift would wear as a bridesmaid to Selena Gomez's wedding. But I think I did. I said, I think that if Selena gets married in Malibu, she'll wear Vivienne Westwood. And I said, I think she might wear a Wiederhoft look. And then I did something else. I don't know. But I'm very interested.
Yeah. I want to see. And I want you to do some research and report back with the Zendaya predictions. Yeah. Okay. You have homework.
Understood.
Okay. Should we get into our lists?
I think so.
And you know, this is a lot for me to share because I don't like sharing like publicly like what I want to do in the future. I'm intentionally very vague because I don't know, it just like freaks me out. But I really think this is the year of manifesting. And I actually think us sharing these 25 things we want to do in 2025 will help them
I think I've gotten more like you. I've become a little bit superstitious about it. Like, I think that when I say something out loud before it's done, it tends to crash and burn.
Fuck it up. Yeah.
And I've never really found myself to be that person until like the past year.
It's like my Italian great grandma was like that. It's like an Italian thing, I think.
Yeah, it's a weird feeling. I don't like it, but it's kind of like happened so many times where I'm like, okay, so don't share. So don't tell anybody.
Okay, do you want to go first? Give your list.
No, you go first.
Okay, sure. Number 1, very basic. Drink more water. Period. Yeah. I fell off. I used to be really good at it. Got bad. Number 2, and these are like, some are like serious, some are specific, some are just like basic, but it's things I want to do.
Yeah.
Number 2, drink way less alcohol. And I even put maybe only twice per month.
A month?
Yeah. I'm like, I could go sober. And obviously,
if you're going to be pregnant this year, then like, fine. I mean, like, you're totally going to accomplish it.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. I actually wasn't thinking that when I wrote that down, but that is a good point.
Yeah, that's a nice one.
Number 3, and these are in no particular order. I was just brain dumping.
Okay.
I was trying to start with like less serious ones, and then I get serious.
Okay, keep going.
Number 3, work out 5 times per week.
You can do that. You've done it before.
I have, but surprisingly, I think I make it look to the world like I work out so much, but I don't actually. Because everybody's always like,
I thought you did.
Yeah, like even you. I've been gaslighting all of you.
What?
I mean, lately,
I'm like, damn, Nikki gets up at 5:30 every day.
no, lately I've been so off. I've been
So you
gaslighting.
lie to us is what you're saying.
Oh, I've been lying, bamboozling all of you. I mean, for Q4 fucked my life up. IVF, F you.
Yeah, that's a really valid reason, though. That's a valid reason.
Oh, number 4, establish morning and night routines. I used to be so good, fell off.
Yeah. Okay.
Period. Number 5, get the fuck into bed before 10 p.m.
You have
preferably
to.
9:30. I haven't been. We've been going to bed at midnight /1, and our bodies don't know which way is up. So if anybody out there is listening and can relate, yeah, I bought the Hatch. So hopefully that.
Good. Have you started using it?
Yes, I love it so far.
It's
but I
great.
still use my phone right next to it, so it's like dumb of me.
It's at least I got Sarah it for Christmas too. Your thing with the bed thing that I will agree with is that you're a top of the morning riser regardless.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in bed midnight to 1 too. It doesn't sit well with me, but I can sleep in and you cannot.
No, that's the thing. So I just haven't been sleeping.
Yeah,
Running on no sleep.
Yeah.
Number 6, less phone time. Just that will solve all my problems, and I'm sure of it. We talked about it in the Kate episode. Like, I have a phone addiction. I'm slowly beating it. Number 7, maybe it's time to get a fucking therapist, you know?
You still don't have one.
Oh, I took a break in my search. Get a therapist. Yeah, and talk to her frequently. Her, because I want a woman. Number 8, procrastinate everything less and meet deadlines more. That's kind of a 2 for 1. Like, my manager will fucking love me if I meet maybe one deadline, you know? But just like stop procrastinating like everything in my life. Like the 5-minute rule I heard once, I forgot who coined it, but like
Tom loves that rule. If you could do it in 5 minutes or less, do it now.
Exactly. I'm going to live by that. Number 9, communicate with loved ones more and send birthday cards and gifts.
Correspondence. Word to Rachel Green on Friends. Catch up on your correspondence. Okay.
And just like be a gift giver still. I've gotten better at it, but send cards.
Okay.
Number 10, read at least 12 to 24 books.
Wow.
I was laughing at the range.
Yeah,
but 24, that's 2 a month. Like, the readers out there are laughing. Like, that's
pick strategically.
But I used to love reading. We all, I know, used to love reading, and then we fell off. But like, and then I'm a big, like, pick up a book, read half of it, put it down, never touch it again. I'm going to read. I'm going to do I love an audiobook. Like a celebrity memoir, I always do on audiobook.
Yeah.
But I'm going to be a reader girly. I think that will solve all my problems too.
Okay.
Number 11, create and post more content. This is a career one.
Yeah.
/ like not care what people think. Like, I'm not going to be afraid to try new content. Like, I'm going to post me shaking my ass in a video, and you guys, I'll hope you love it. That won't actually be what I post, but you know, like just like different types of content that normally I'd be like, will they like it? I don't give a fuck. Okay. You'll like it. Number 12, travel to really cool places, both for work and for pleasure.
Which you're doing in a few weeks.
Yeah, literally Saturday, actually, which is cool.
Okay.
But like, I want work to, like, I don't have to pay for these places, but I also don't want to work on them. So I don't know how I'm supposed to do that, but
I don't know. You're going to have to ask God about that one. That's a situation.
That's a me.
That's a question. That's a daddy. 13, that's a daddy question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 13, plan real weekly date nights. So like good, real date nights that aren't like stay in and watch a movie, which I know I love to do because it's easy, but I want to like plan,
but not a date night. Yeah.
Yeah. And actually stick to it weekly, not monthly, not bi-weekly, weekly. Find the time. Okay. Number 13. That was number 13. Number 14, Mike and I need to I set a calendar invite for family meetings every Sunday. And then after those, I'm going to set like weekly goals for myself, which I haven't been doing. Number 16, embark on new career endeavors. See, this is the one I don't want to say much about because that's
Then don't. Just move on.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I don't like have things.
Yeah, that's bad juju.
But expect more from me. Like I quit my Betch's job. We focused on this podcast. This is not going anywhere. We're still thriving with this, but like just expect more, new endeavors.
Okay.
Number 17, go to Paris. Never been.
I've never been.
I don't have a trip planned. I don't know. Again, with the baby on top of it all, the unborn baby.
Yeah. We all have unborn babies.
I'm supposed to do all this. I don't know what I'm supposed to, but I've never been, and this is my year. Like I need to go. I've been told by fortune tellers that
you guys need to start booking tickets through French Bee. I'm not understanding why people don't do this.
What the fuck is that? A ticket thing?
It's an airline, but it's an airline that French people fly back to the US and it flies into Newark, and it is like $175 one way.
No, it's not even the money of it all. Like it's
I'm just saying, like, in general, like money is a consideration, and it's a nice flying experience with large seats, and and it flies into Orly, which is way closer to the city than Charles de Gaulle.
Wait, I have a issue though. One caveat. This isn't on the list, but I'm going to add it. You
can't go to Paris for
this one. No, one caveat with this, because that is a good tip. I'll definitely look into French Bee. But I've never. Have you? I don't know. I've never flown business class in my entire life.
Yeah, no,
and I really want to. Like that's on my vision board. Like I want a nice plane.
Once I got upgraded to business class on a connecting flight. I was flying to meet my family in Colorado, and I got weirdly upgraded on I connected in Atlanta, and like my Atlanta to something flight, it was like an hour flight. So it wasn't like a real, but I got into my seat and I was like, where the fuck am I? I was like, this is a mistake. This upgrade was a mistake. I asked the lady, I said, you put me in the wrong seat. She was like, no, you got upgraded. And I was like, no,
I've never even gotten upgraded.
This is incorrect. I got in the seat. The seat went all the way back. It had walls on both sides. I was like, what is this? I've never seen this before in my whole life. And I only got to sit there for like an hour. And I've never been able to stop.
No, I want it on an international flight.
I'm sure. I do too.
Or like to LA.
But what a taste that was. That was a taste. It was great.
Okay, keep going. That's funny though. One time I did get, when I was working for Nickelodeon, I hated my boss there. This is tea. And we were flying out to the Kids' Choice Awards in LA to work it. And I got my ticket got upgraded, and she legit took mine and goes, no, since I like ordered them, I get that, and switched it and put me in the fucking back of the plane, and she got to sit in business to LA. And it's still to this day, like my friends that I'm friends with, they're still, or like still can't believe she fucking did that. Yeah, she sucked. Okay. And I never talk shit on old coworkers or bosses. Like that's
crazy.
Okay, number 18. Take creative classes. So like I used to be in my comedy, my acting classes. Yeah. I need to like just suss it out, like which ones I want to take again and stuff. But I want to take classes. I've been saying this for months and haven't.
Years.
But I want to
years.
Forever.
Years.
But I want to get back into my class grind with the free time that I have.
Yeah. Yeah.
This is a crazy one. Number 19. I wrote double my income.
Double? Well, that's a nice goal.
Which sounds aggressive.
You should write like 1 million downloads or something for the podcast.
I don't have any podcast specific ones.
You're the one that told me that manifesting money was a bad idea.
No, I made that up because then Emily debunked it. We talked about it on the episode. I fucking made that up out of nowhere.
So I'm just living a bunch of lies.
But the podcast, so like my social followers, podcast downloads, things like that, like I have, those are going to be in my tangible, literal fucking goals. Like this is just vague shit. But my income, because as an influencer, really, like you have the potential to make really good money, and like it's almost like sales where like you can like have a really good year. You know, I don't know, whatever. So I want to make that the bag. Sound like I'm trying to be 22. Okay. Number 20, be more proactive about planning ahead in general, just life, everything. Number 21, laugh more. I want to laugh more. I don't laugh. I've forgotten the art of laughing.
You don't giggle anymore?
No, I giggle. I want to laugh. I want to belly laugh.
Well, but giggling is not giggling is like a hard fucking laugh. Like what a giggle. Like what a giggle that gave me.
I giggle all the time.
My past 3 weeks at home have just been giggles. Like that. I've just been like, that is so, when somebody makes you just like belly laugh, it's like, that was a giggle.
Okay.
Like you gotta giggle.
Too different. But
not like but like you are like, people are just so funny around you. But the thing that makes people around you so funny is that you have to be around people that know you so well that they can have the type of humor that like they're saying something that is only funny to you.
Yes.
Like which that is the belly laugh.
I surround myself with funny people.
No, just generally, yeah. But comedians, yes. But a true giggle is from somebody who can make you laugh on such a personal note that nobody else would laugh at that.
Yeah. I yelled at Mike on New Year's because I was Ruby, my best friend from college, we were talking about this one time, long story short, we were in a flight that kept getting rescheduled in the miserable airport, but we were dying laughing the entire time because we very much like have a lot of the same humor, obviously. And it was just the most fun experience. Like could have been so miserable, was so much fun.
It was so giggly.
And her and I both to our husbands were like, you guys wouldn't be like that in that situation. Would you? Like, and we were like, they actually like low-key wouldn't. Like Mike would be helpful, but would he be making me die laugh the whole time?
Yeah, no.
You know?
It never is.
Something to think about. So I said maybe you should be a little more like
work
Ruby,
on that.
Mike.
Yeah, work on that. Work on that.
A little
like
bit
be
more
giggly.
like
but sometimes I think sometimes in a relationship or a marriage, like you're so used to being like the yin to the yang of each other that you like fill in the gap. And it's sometimes you're like, wait, it's not that serious. Like this can just be like wow, we're fucked moment and we can all laugh about it. Like it's not like this is going wrong. So now I have to fix this and I'm going to do this and you're going to do this and I'm going to come in here and we're going to work together. It's like, I get that. And I love that because it's a partnership and that's obviously shows that it like works really well together. But it's really valuable that sometimes also it's not that serious and it can just also be funny because the way that my sisters make me laugh and are like, they're not there to help me. They're just there to fucking laugh at me.
Well, I think the reason like a husband wouldn't in that situation is too because they get into like provider protection mode.
Yeah, they're
like
trying to help.
Must get us out of this rather than like I must laugh.
Right. Versus like, damn. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Number 22 is volunteer. Maybe just like once or twice. I don't have the time to make but at something specific. So volunteer at an animal shelter because I watch those videos and I bawl my eyes out every other day of the puppies getting adopted and stuff. But I don't have time to do it every 5 seconds. Let's get real. So like, just pay a visit. Number 23, again, these are in no particular order. Some would argue that this is a very important one, but maybe, start a family. That'd be cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which you guys know about, but I'm going to keep it there. Number 24, save a lot of money, but also treat myself to something really nice. TBD on what that is.
Okay.
But I want to buy like, I don't know, something freaking nice for myself.
What if you just like popped out and bought a house? Like we're all like, oh, Nikki's going to buy a bag. Nikki will buy a pair of shoes. It's just like, bought a house, bitch.
Bought a house. Bought a mansion. No, that's definitely not happening this year. I don't think. You never know. Never say never.
Never know.
Number 25.
What?
It's so fucking cheesy.
What is it?
Love myself more.
Oh, that's nice.
As if I fucking need that. No. So like self-love is just truly something I'm always working on. And I think I've always believed people when they say like it's so important. But I think like now more than ever, I've really realized it's so important, and just continue to do that and like put myself first, but like without being a selfish bitch, you know? But just like overall, all encompassing, love myself more. I already love myself, but just like more, you know?
That's cute. Love. I like that. And I don't think it's cheesy.
It's very important. Honestly, we don't discuss how important it is enough.
Yeah, I don't think we do. I think we probably should focus on it more. Like sometimes I write stuff down in my notes or my journal, and I'm like, well, if somebody else read this, I'd be embarrassed. So I like don't write it.
Yeah, it's embarrassing as fuck.
But it's true.
Mm-hmm.
Like I go to write something. Yeah.
Oh, I wrote down my big words for the year, just the biggest one. Oh
yeah, the word.
Focus.
That's mine.
No way.
It is mine too. I'm a big word of the year person. That's mine too. Focus.
I think I might have gotten that from you last year.
No.
Did you make us do word of the year?
Yeah, we did. I did make us do word of the year last year, but I thought you meant focus. I was like, I haven't said that.
What were our words of the year?
Last year?
Yeah.
Mine was like a merge or something. I don't recall. Like
it definitely fucking was.
It definitely was
something like that.
Because like John wrote it on the mirror or something. Mine is focus. I like a word of the year though.
What was mine? I'm going back and listening. Yours was definitely something
like weird. Yeah.
Random. And like
did it emerge. Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Mine was probably like self-centered. Like, I don't know.
They all are because they're about ourselves.
Ew, mine was probably like...
Wait, ours is the same. That's fun. I like that though. Focus.
Mine was probably like energy.
Yeah, they're all good. There's no wrong answer.
Yeah, but focus. Like, let's just focus, you know?
Yeah.
Okay. Now that that's over, what are your 25 things?
Okay, I'm not going to say my 25 things, especially because we don't have a lot of time left.
Are you shitting me?
Well, we have like 5 minutes left. But
you wanted me to go first and I said mine.
No, that's not why. But I will say that the way I did mine this year, because I do love a word of the year and it was focused too. But the way I backed into mine was I saw Hannah Chody post. She posted an answer to somebody on her Instagram story. And she was posting advice to them about them being like feeling stagnant. And I did not read the entire like advice column, but I did read the first few sentences and it did resonate with me where she was like, the first thing that I do when I feel like stuck in an area is I ask myself like, what do I not like about my current situation? And I realized that I've never asked myself that before. I've always been like, where do I want to be? Like, what do I want? Like, what am I looking for that I don't have yet? Instead of, what about today do I not like? Like, what about my current situation do I not like? So, like 2 weeks ago, I just wrote that down. I was like, that's going to be my beginning to my journal of like next year. And I don't always do resolutions. I always do a word of the year. I don't always do resolutions though, because I feel like sometimes it's like a false promise. I do always do like not this year because this January looks a little bit different for me, but I usually do like a very focused in January. Like I reset, I figure out what my routine looks like that works. Like I kind of reevaluate like, okay, does what my routine looked like last year still work for me this year? Like, is it still working for me or do I need something different? Like, what's the vibe? I'm like in a bit of a tunnel. That's not really my reality this year. So like, that's fine. But I wrote this down, what do I not like about my current situation? Because obviously, and I've shared like 2024 was not like a fun year for me. And I was like, this will be a nice, maybe this will be a change of pace for me to jump off of for like, how I can approach 2025 because I have been looking forward to 2025 for such a long time. And as a Virgo, I've seen a lot of stuff that's like 2025 is a good year for Virgos. And I like enjoy reading the comments because they're like, Virgos have been having a hard time for a long time. Like we're not doing that great. Like, and I'm like, right. I like all the little comments. I'm like, yes, I agree. So I wrote that down first. And then I realized that it was actually easier that way because you could like write something down. Like one of the things I wrote down was about.
Yeah, I need examples because while you're saying this, I don't disagree. I actually kind of want to do this for myself, but I'm worried that like, will it make me focus on the negative and dwell on the negative? Like, that's why I'm always like, this is what I want.
But it kind of led me into what I wanted via resolution. Okay. Because I basically wrote, so like, for example, one of the things was like, I do not like that I'm continuously worrying about doctor's appointments and like my doctor's appointment situation. Like for me personally, like I've known for a while, I'm like 2025 is the year that I want to have like a good OBGYN. And this is probably more specific than makes sense, but like I know what hospital I want to give birth in New York, which means
no idea.
I know what OBGYN I need, but I can't get into that OBGYN. And it's been something that has like plagued me for a long time and it stresses me out. Additionally, I have PCOS and I have this IUD that I want to get out. And I've wondered for a long time, like, should I be on metformin because it helps all women with PCOS and it helps the rate of fertility and it helps blood sugar and it helps all these things. And so writing down, like, I'm unhappy with having zero resolution in that caused me to go to the second thing, which was like, well, how do I change that then?
Get answers.
And to change it means have resolution. So and we can go into this like next week or whatever, but I got a prescription for on my own privately, like doctors. That's why this is a discussion for a different time. Like my doctors didn't help me, but I got into a nurse practitioner for the hospital that I want to give birth in New York or whatever. I also privately got prescribed metformin for PCOS and I'm getting my IUD out.
I've never heard of metformin.
You've got to Google it, but it's like, I think that it's great for all women.
I've heard of it.
I'm excited. And I've talked about it before. I'm like, it's just whatever. I have like a weight thing and a PCOS thing and an endo thing and a fertility thing and like all this stuff that just runs circles in my mind.
Anxiety. That I would need if I had anything with fertility. I am a huge fan of getting answers from because knowledge is power. And when you have answers about your fertility, it just gives you peace of mind.
But writing down that was like a thing for me, I sat down for 3 hours and I figured it out and I made my appointment to get my like prenatal test or whatever. Like I found a resolution. Another was like for the podcast, it was like not being able to do clips as much as I want, like not being able to like grow it by doing clips. And I was like, why? And I was like, because my computer has no fucking storage. And I was like, so what's the solution? And then I was like backing into like the idea or whatever, like the logistics of getting a new computer. So essentially the question led me to problem solving in a way that was like more directional than just like,
I could solve the more clips. The more clips is like both of us not procrastinating and just like doing, like just being doers. We talk so much and then we get lazy.
Yeah. But it is like, instead of just being like, I have a hard time being like, this is what I want. Okay. So how are you going to do it? So me saying, what do I not like?
Yeah.
What's the cause? Okay. So how do you change it? What's the solution?
No, I love that.
Gave me an actionable item.
Yeah.
And that's what I need. Solving. Like I need something that's like, that's something I can do.
I'm about to do this. This week. This is
like that. It made it easier. It's just having like actionable items.
Right. Well, and what you're saying too makes so much sense because people have always said like you have these large goals that seem so unattainable, break them down to smaller goals. But do I actually do that all the time? No. Yeah. But like what you're saying is essentially that, but just working from like, what do you want to change? Which I love.
I didn't realize that question was going to get me there. I had no idea. I just was like, this is an approach I haven't tried. I'll try it because I'm not really into like the resolutions and the terms of like trying to change things you can't really control. And then it worked in that way. Like I was like, okay, I'll make a nutritionist. I went way into my health insurance. I was like, oh, I can make a nutritionist appointment that is covered by my health insurance that I didn't even know. Yeah.
Being on top of appointments is the best feeling in the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like the lump on my leg, I'm adding that to the list. We got to get that lump gone.
Like that would be a thing. What do I not like about my current situation? Stressing, health stress.
Yeah, health stress is the devil. I
Okay, so then what is giving you stress about your health? And then what do you have to do to get that off your, like my brain is like, then what do I have to do to get that off my desk?
Yeah, I like that. Get it off the desk.
So then I think that if I started looking at it like that, it helped me. And other things were like, okay,
well, you
like
got to clear the desk before you can get the promotion, you know?
exactly. And I was
So,
like, how would I be okay redefining certain things? Like redefining my content, redefining where I want to like go with stuff. Like think about these things. Like I sort of lost my creativity last year when I just was so stressed that I stopped understanding where I wanted to go with things. And that's not really a place I've ever been in before. And so
I hear you. It's hard. People don't like our career. It really is hard to just like, you feel like you're on a hamster wheel where you always, I mean, I felt like this both at Betches and after, because I was doing content at Betches still. Like you just feel like you're like, okay, now I've got to be creative. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? Oh, that one didn't work. Fuck. Like, and everybody in every career feels
perhaps
like that,
this is like a conversation for another time, but like I think about people that are putting off marriage for career, and perhaps certain relationships aren't working out, or they're just having, longer like dating relationships into marriage. And I think like, wow, but you could be married to somebody and still work on your career, right? Like I've always thought that. And as two people that are married and working on their career and their life, I should think that. Like that should be my train of thought. That makes sense. But I do think realistically that these people have a point, because I have always been someone where like, even in a corporate job, my creativity, like the way that my brain would work or romanticize or dream or imagine the way that I wanted my life to look, ideas that I had, how I wanted my career to look, what I wanted to do, who I wanted to be, how I could potentially get there if I ever had the opportunity, how hard I would work, what it would look like, it was always clear to me. I never had any questions about it. It was just sort of like a matter of the right timing and putting it into action. And I feel sometimes that like the only thing that stress that has changed, it's not necessarily that like now being creative or being on social media is my job and that's what's changed. That's true. Like it makes something that used to be only fun a job. I mean, it's technically true. But I feel like my stress is a little bit like starting a family related. It's maintaining family relationships related. It's maintaining a relationship with like a husband and wife related. Like there actually is a lot of like, it's personal, I would say. I have a lot more personal life stress than I've ever.
Yeah. I see what you're getting at. You do put a huge emphasis on personal relationships, which is a really good thing. Obviously, you don't want to be one of those like career obsessed losers who has no friends and family. But I mean, I'm not trying to make it sound like you don't put emphasis on career either, because you do. But you put extra on the personal, which is admirable. Sometimes I'm like, oh, Caroline puts a lot on it. I need to like care about my people more. But I see what you're saying. Like you just want the stress of it, to not take over and become consuming.
I've just never had a situation in which I was like the creatively driven part of me that knows exactly what it wants out of life.
It's overshadowed.
I can't access it. Never once have I ever had it. And the thing is that it's not really about, I don't mean this to sound like braggadocious or whatever. John and I sorry, that's a weird word. John and I haven't had a hard year marriage wise. I know that there will be a year, like 2025 could be a hard year marriage wise. Like nobody is immune from a hard marriage year. Like we will all have them, and we will all have multiple of them, like it's just a shitty fact of life. 2024 was not a hard marriage year for me. So it's like, I just am having a hard time mathing the fact that like the older I get and the more in depth I get into like maybe intertwining families, and it gets, the more serious it gets, is like, it really does take over a part of my brain. And then I found that most of my stress has become personal life, and it is not there. It has just eaten up the part of me that used to know exactly what it wanted creatively. And when I've lost direction. So it's like, it's hard. Sometimes it's like, I know where I want to be. I just don't know how to get there. And now it's like, well, I don't know where I want to be and I don't know how to get there. And that's a hard place to work backwards from.
First of all, let me just say, show us to get into the fucking best meet. This is what we need. I have the chills because first of all, this vulnerability is going to make me cry because this is so like, I love that you're admitting this because you're not the only one who's, I mean, Lord knows I feel off track all the time, every other day, but like, there's people out there who definitely resonate with what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, it's just refreshing to hear. And thank you for being so honest. I also think too, like, I don't know how to do this, but the ability to really compartmentalize will help you. Because when I feel like that too, and that's what I'm terrified to even have a kid. And that's why, like, we need to have moms out there tell us what to do. I'm terrified because I'm like, how the fuck will I have 1% of creativity when I have kids at home that I'm like always worrying about? Because
it's free brain space. Like, I think that's what I've realized. It's like, I'm
nervous about that.
There's been like, as I've always lived a stress life, I've always struggled with anxiety, depression. I've always had some type of family issue. I really have. None of it's ever been secret, but I guess I've always had some area of my brain like reserved and has been free to imagine, to create, or to have some type of like, I feel destined for this. I feel pushed for this. And that's the drive, even if you don't know how you're going to get there. And then I think I've just never experienced having 100% of my brain being taken up by stress to where like the creative part leaves the chat, except now my career is creative. It's not like I'm still in a corporate job where it's like, damn, that's shitty. I already like was just doing corporate work and I'm stressed and whatever, but like loved my little creative side. But now I don't really have it right now. It's like, well, now my career also relies on maintaining that creative side.
You know what you also need? What? Tangibly, like this will help. Because what I'm hearing is not me being a therapist. What I'm hearing truly is like, yes, you've felt so creatively stifled because of other things, personal things taking up your brain so much, which again, very relatable. You need to get this book. I bought it, of course.
Is it the artist way?
Yes. Yeah. I've heard great things. I have it at home. I've read 2 pages.
I saw you post it. Maggie Villamaria told me 1,200 times that I have to read it.
Apparently it truly like resets
changes your life. Yeah.
No matter like who you are, what field you're in, like it helps you be so creative. And I bought it being like, I need to be more creative.
We both should read it. We could do a book club with it. Yeah. I told John yesterday, I was like, my creativity came coming home being like the rest of the world didn't exist. And I just had to like sleep and exist and help my mom. My focus being there, but my family's naturally creative. So I think I've sort of like gotten it back. But I told John yesterday, I was like, I have no desire to film anything that I do that's creative. And I think I have to get that back where I'm like, I'm redoing rooms and I'm saying I'm setting up New Year's Eve out of things I already have. Last minute, 30 minutes in advance. I'm going to find everything that I already have and I'm going to make something creative and new and special. And I'm going to like redo this room and I'm going to wake up today. I'm going to paint this room in the house and I'm going to renovate it. And that brings me joy and I do it naturally, but I don't want to film it anymore. And I don't, before this, I didn't really want to do it anymore. It's like a weird,
I can tell you, people want to see it. That's the good thing.
Yeah. I want to read that book though.
That's the thing. I think like you say like the creativity's left the chat. I don't think it ever left the chat. I think it is there. You've never not been creative. You're a very creative person, but it just hasn't been executed.
No, because I don't. Also, there's pressure.
It just hasn't, like, showing it off on social media doesn't necessarily mean like you never did it. Like what?
No, of course not. But it is like
But you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I get it. Yeah, because also
you lost the muscle. It's like working out.
The muscle. It's the muscle.
But also, so did I. I don't know. I'm like, you lost the muscle. We're like, as if I'm sitting here as fucking Picasso.
Like I kept the thing that was like, I want to do things that still bring me joy. I kept that part of my brain. But 2024 was just a hard year. So it's like I lost the ability to execute the things that brought me joy. I knew what they were. I still knew what they were. And I wanted to do them so badly. But I lost the ability to continue to care about them, I think.
Yeah.
And like that was hard. And it showed.
And it's hard to get out of that. The thing I always try to keep in mind is, like, as cheesy as this sounds, as easy as it is to say, truly, like, you have what it takes inside of you to do whatever you want, and it is not too late. Like, I've looked at myself so many times and been like, oh my God, you should be here, you should be here, look at that person, you should be there. And I'm like,
I made a promise to myself to stop making excuses.
Yeah.
Use my resources. I often say this person can have that resource. They can have a career therapist because they have the money for it. And why 10 out of 10 times I've never said, well, why don't I check my insurance to see what type of therapy my insurance covers?
Ruby dropped that on me on New Year's. She goes, yeah, I have a career coach. It's like a therapist / career coach. I told
John the other day. I said, you know what? People just have money have that. And I was like, but I've never checked my insurance one time to see if it would cover that.
I go, when the fuck did we get career coaches and why didn't you fucking tell me? Like, now I've got to fucking get one.
I immediately wrote it off. Like, that's not something I could have.
And shocker, she's thriving. Like,
right.
That's the thing. Like,
I didn't even look. I didn't even check on it. But I can't compare other people some people have bosses that they can use as mentors. We don't, because the people that we look at as mentors we inevitably end up comparing ourselves to them and their progress and whatever it is. And that's where I get into the conversation with my team and whatever. It's like, why aren't you doing this? And you should be this person and you should do this type of thing. And it's like down, compare. Totally. Obviously, everybody has different paths in all career fields. So it's like, why switch the focus? Don't look at people that you want to be like. Look at the resources that the people you want to be like have, and figure out how you need to get those. Like, what do you need to do to have the resources that the people you want to be like have? Not how to be those people.
And Kate was saying too, which is so true, like on our episode, just surround yourself with people who are doing what you're doing, or that people that are like in the same boat as you. That helps. Like, I don't know, just people who are doing the inspiring thing. But yeah, like you said, be careful not to compare yourself. But
because you'll compare the path and you'll compare the experience they have, and you'll compare the age, and you'll compare the education.
When they're younger, when they're just like a couple years younger, it's always the worst.
It hurts. You're like, you'll compare the like financial ability and the capital, and you'll go the whole nine. Like, it's sometimes what hurts the worst is when somebody tells you that they used the career coach, or, you know, the whatever, like whatever resource they used. And you assume to yourself, oh, well, I could have never done that, so it's fine. And then you realize that they figured it out. Like, they might have been in your same boat and they figured it out.
Yeah.
And that's, for me at least, what hurts the worst, which is like, I like to tell myself, like, well, they just had more resources than me. And it's like, actually, they didn't. They figured it out, and I never bothered to.
Yeah.
And I have to try.
Yeah. You got to try. I think too, like, for me, at least, getting closer to that moment of starting a family, it scares me so much, but has kicked my ass into high gear.
Yeah. Well,
I mean,
John and I had that combo
again,
too. It is
like-
that though. I don't know if other people feel that way, but it really was like, we were like, we'll talk about it in September or something. And I was like, Jan 1, I was like, I have 9 months before this really becomes a serious conversation to like do the things that I have said that I wanted to do. And I have no excuse, because if I get to September and then that I've put no emphasis on doing these things, it's like, who do I have to look at besides myself?
You've also just got to speak out what you want. Don't be afraid to, like, and just have the tough conversations if somebody's not serving you, and you just have to, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to work on career wise.
If something doesn't serve you,
yeah, get it out. No, but like just having tough conversations. I'm too nice. I'm like, sure. Like, I just need to be a little more assertive and direct all the time.
I think this is a growing year for all of us.
Mm-hmm.
I think
But
it's
especially like I just need to be a little more savage, and I know as I become a mom, I'll get savage.
I have that. I have this feeling it's like just to become a parent, because I think that's going to bring out the parts of me that needed to grow. But then I have a feeling it's like, is that the wrong reason to become a parent?
No.
Like, what?
Let me have a baby. Somebody, no.
Like, I mean, really am like, sorry, what? Yeah, I don't. That's a weird feeling.
I don't know what the right reason is anymore.
Me neither.
All I know is
I get that all the time.
Year. This is a big year.
We'll go into more of it next week, I feel like.
Everybody out there listening, this I wish we had this conversation. This was such an open, vulnerable conversation at the end.
Right.
Everyone out there listening, let us know your thoughts. How are you attacking this year?
Yeah. What is your mantra?
Feeling?
What's your word? What's your mantra? What is your tip? Because I feel like what I saw from Hannah Chody like led me down a good path.
Let's do a whole episode on getting your creativity back. We'll have like somebody who's good at that. Come on.
I would venture to say this is what a lot of people feel like probably when they have kids, because the brain space gets 100% taken up.
Wait, can we start using this podcast and guests more as like our own selfish help? Because
I think we said that the day we started it.
It helps. I know, but just like now, like we need creativity. Let's bring a bitch on.
Yeah, I think that the day we started this podcast that was going to happen.
I know, and then
I'm not upset.
We say a lot of things. We do.
We're talkers.
Yeah, less talk, more action. That's my little.
Let's talk more action. 2025, honey, we're home. Yeah.
A little, honey. That's going to be the title of the episode. A little less conversation, a little more action. 2025.
Okay, I like that. See you there. I like that.
An Elvis song though, so maybe we make it different, because if people
is that really an Elvis song?
Yeah, the little less conversation, a little more action. Okay,
good.
Well, this was great.
It was. All right. Well, I love you.
Love you guys, and
we'll see you next week.
Next time.
All right. Peace.
Mwah.
Mwah.